Hey everybody, I'm Nick Griffin here, and welcome back to Slay the Spire. It has been a while. I missed a whole patch. Like, I didn't get to play during it at all, so we're on the February 1st patch. And I'm going to be looking at the patch notes, starting with this patch, because I didn't get to see it at all. So, Ascension Mode is now available. I did hear about this, and Italian, which is cool. So, actually wasn't working with Shiv. That's a good bug fix. Achievements, we can now see achievements. All files saved now create backups. Cool. This happened at one point to me when I was trying to record. I had to do some shenanigans because the game would crash on load. So hopefully that fixes it. Character info text and character select is now 200 pixels to hide the flavor text for some languages. Ah, gotcha. Cheater score penalty reduced. Meant to be informational, not a fun ruiner. I don't remember what this was, but it had to do with you lost points for doing some silly if your deck was something. It was one of those bonuses at the end, but it was actually a punishment. But it's supposed to be funny. Centennial Puzzle wasn't triggering off of enemy thorns. Enlightenment, Eviscerate, and Discard? Interesting. Alright, fixed issue where leaderboard scores weren't uploading properly, or Recalcum will start flashing if you have block, even if you have block from Barricade Blur Calipers? Okay. Now preventing crashes when audio file is not found. How did this even happen? Maybe that was what happened. Sadistic no longer triggers twice from Shackles and Piercing Wail. Piercing Wail is an interesting card. I actually had one of my friends was kind enough to test this out with artifacts. But basically what it does is when you play Piercing Wail, it lowers their strength and gives them basically a buff that gains it back. So it was rather odd. Cheater score penalty reduced as its information. Okay, that was double. Nightmare no longer retains cost for turn when copying cards. Interesting. Playtime is now calculated incrementally rather than end time start time, unaffected by system clock, so you can't use your system clock to go backwards. Very, very smart of them. I'm sure people were using that for the leaderboards. Sentry ranges are now updated to be wider. That's both good and bad. It's variance. The collector respawns its minions considerably less often when certain criteria is met. Gotcha. Improved card trial VFX to be more performant. When saving sound setting, it is saved when you release the mouse now. Interesting. Hovering over Ascension in score bonus now reveals the plus 5% level bonus. If antivirus prevents creation, no longer crash, later screens. Okay, Mind Blast now shows how much damage it will deal on the card itself. Updated description for Curl Up power to clarify it only triggers once. You can now view your current run's playtime by opening a map. Interesting. So Ascension mode's interesting. It's basically an infinite mode. Now this is the one that just happened, well, more recently. I'm still pretty close to the next one. So choosing Cultist Plus, adding Cultist Plus chosen encounter in the city. Interesting. Adding new Ancient Potion. All 3 egg relics are now reworked. Ooh. Whenever you add a power to your deck, it is upgraded. Oh my god, these are amazing now. Whenever you add an attack, it's upgraded. Whenever you add a power, it's upgraded. Oh my god, that's so good. And Toxic Egg is the same with skill. This was alphabetization thing. Removed Elixir Potion from the game. Awaken 1 buff will now be on par with other Act 3 bosses. Okay, so yeah, everything's buffed. All 3 Darklings can never do 8 times 2 damage at once now. Those are the little blobs. The 3 blobs. Backstab. Cost is now 0. Oh my god, Backstab's really good now. Bite is now a colorless card. Makes sense. In this 3 Sentry combat, all of the sentries will no longer attack at once. Okay, that's good. Reducing 3 cultist spawn rate as their cultist plus chosen encounter now. Okay. Shiv and Jax can no longer spawn from effects like Jack of all trades and transmutation. Interesting. Shiv is a pretty special card, and Jax is also a pretty special card, so I'm pretty sure that's why they did it. Warcry tweaked, so the unupgraded form is buffed. Cost 0, draw 1, place 1. Okay, awesome. That makes Warcry really good. It basically... I mean, it's not good. Actually, it's not as good. It's still good. Because it still costs a card, because you have to play it. It lets you basically take one of the cards from your hand and put it on top of your deck. Updated animations. Cool. Bouncing Flask no longer loses bounces to dead enemies. That is a bug. Wow. Darkling AI now utilizes AI RNG. Interesting. Fix bugs where cost X cards do not work with energy gain cards if played too fast. Oh, that is interesting. Fixed an issue where those cards fail to exhaust via blue candle and medical kit. Fix an issue where save load after now could make some cards disappear. That'd be weird. Thorns would secretly affect mode shift for the Guardian. Interesting. Vajra flavor text typo fix. It's got some more languages. That is really cool. It's always good to see languages because that means that more people can play the game. Event images are now all JPEGs. Interesting. Ping compression for card textures. Ping compression for level BGs. Level BGs? Not sure what that means. Level bad guys? I don't know. Ping compression for most VFX testers. Okay. Torch VFX on Act 1 utilize smaller textures. It's probably these guys kind of thing. Abandoning the main menu gets a confirmation pop-up. Abandoning from the main menu gets a confirmation pop-up rather than the hacked label update button. Okay, that's a little bit more behind the scenes thing. UX raw discard panels can now be viewed during screens such as head. Okay, good. You can now look at your discard piles to see in the middle. Gotcha. Players and monsters now update while hand card select screen is up and the screen is now 50%. Lets you see intent. Ah, gotcha. Removing spend all from X cost cards for consistency. Gotcha. So now instead of saying spend all your energy, it says it makes sense, I think. Skip button, move to the far left center for the card reward screen. Oh, from the far left to the center. Cool. I want you so bad. I actually don't know. One sec. What is the last one? What's the last character I played as? I don't know the answer. It's okay. I'm just looking it up. It was... Okay. It was the Ironclad. So we're playing as the Silent this time. Let's go. Let's do it. Hello! How are you? I want to see Backstab. Lose all gold? Yeah. It's digging time! Holy shit. Give me campfires. Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Okay, the most possible... Okay, this is gonna be rough, though. We might have to heal at one of those campfires instead. Alright, well... Let's get started. The shovel is great. The shovel is so good. That's actually an unfortunate draw. Now he's going to start dealing 14 damage, which is going to be a lot harder for us to block. Well, 10 in this case. Alright. We could either kill him or block his attack. Because we either draw 3 strikes or we draw 3 defense. Well, we deal 1 damage. But we don't want to take any damage, so this works out for us. I'm really excited about the molten egg. Oh my gosh, you're buffing. We cannot quite kill you. Luckily, he didn't do that much in the ways of attacking. We just have to draw 2 strikes, which we did right away. In fact, the neutralize kills him. Beautiful. Alright, dagger spray is always good. It just is. AoE is always good. Because otherwise, it can really kill you. Alright, well, we're killing that guy. As much... Excuse me. I shouldn't have a cough. It's been ages. As nice as it is to use the AoE effectively, it is better to prevent double debuffs. We don't actually need to play either of those, so I'm not going to bother. Dead. So far, so good. An Ancient Potion is gain an artifact that prevents a debuff. I'm actually skipping it. We don't want to throw too much crap into our deck right away. Okay. That's really good. Unfortunately, it means we're going to draw a lot of... Well, actually, we might not. Drawing the neutralize there was definitely really nice. Unfortunately... Oh, good. We drew Survivor and a defense, so we didn't have to burn all 3 defense. We're guaranteed 1 block, which is enough. As long as we can keep defending, this turns out to be okay. We are going to be weakened, which is unfortunate. And we can successfully block. Okay, yes, that was better. Since weak is a percentage, the thing that did more damage the last time is better this time. We're no longer weak, so 3 strikes is a win. However, we did not draw 3 strikes. But it's okay. We're still taking no damage. And now 2 strikes grants us a win. Or 2 attacks, I should say, because Dagger Spray and Neutralize will do it too. Beautiful. I'm a fan of Flying Knee because it basically pays for itself. This is gonna suck because we have to take damage to not actually. I'll only take 2. We basically, as I was saying, we need to take damage in order to kill him faster because otherwise he's gonna steal our gold, and we don't have that much gold, and we'd like to keep some gold. That's all we've got, unfortunately. We couldn't quite kill him. I didn't do the math, so we're lucky, kind of. Would have been better if we could have. Losing 7 HP, though, is not the end of the world. Dex Potion is good. Slice isn't bad, but it's not the greatest. What do we got? Remove a card from our deck. That's really good because it doesn't increase our counter. This could be ugly. So I'm going to use this Ancient Potion when he does shenanigans. Alright, so... it's equivalent to using this. Now we're only going to take 4 damage. I'm pretty sure he penalizes our strength first. I'm not sure. Oh, that's bad. This is going to hurt. This fight is going to hurt. Okay, we're going to use this. We're going to see, I think it's strength that gets hit first. No, it's dex. That's okay. It means that we'll have a... oh, well. That's actually really unfortunate because we had a whole bunch of extra energy. And now we take the full brunt here because we didn't draw any of our defense. That is some terrible variance for us. We're at 50% health. He's got 17 health, but we're going to be at 2 strength down. Which means that's going to be hard to overcome. We are going to only take 1 damage here, which is actually really impressive. Okay, we got enough to do it. Dead. Get deaded. Mercury Argos is really good. Deal 3 damage to everything. None of those really work with us just yet. Basically, my goal here is to dig for artifacts. That is beautiful. I'm so glad we ran into that. Okay, we got a relic. I'm good. Like, I'm good. Per wheel. Now boss chest. Non-boss chests now contain cards. It's not always good, but it's not always bad. Look, the greed is here. Orichalcum is beautiful. Alright. Not attacking, so we can just wail. We've got that thorns. Unfortunately, we're now frail. That's okay, because the 6 we get... He's interrupted. The 6 we get from Orichalcum is not affected by frail, which is really good, because it specifically says, block from cards. Once again, they're both doing nothing. We can finish off one, which is really good. The frail keeps stacking, but they haven't attacked ever. They don't care, apparently. It didn't matter if I played those defends or not. I'm just kind of playing them for fun. Problem solved. Any skill we take is automatically upgraded. Yep. Prepared is pretty good. Oh my gosh. Yeah! Give me eggs. Okay, this is a really good time for dagger throw. It kills 2 of them. Don't even care. Bye. None of them are powered, but this is a skill. I actually saw it upgrade. Hello, thief. Looking for neutralize. Do I take the 2 damage? I think I take the 2 damage here. To deal the 6. The question is if I'm gonna be greedy. And I think I am. So this means that we're really well set for next turn. That was pretty much the only thing to play anyway. So we're gonna have 6 block next turn, which means we only need to play 1 block card. I lied, but he's dead, so it doesn't matter. Ooh. Looks like we're starting a discard deck. Snecko Skull isn't great, but it's not bad. We'll see if we can do this with 32 HP. I very well might not be able to. So far, so good. Destroy, destroy. Yeah, he's gonna hit us for a lot. That is actually lethal. Oh, Jesus. You're kidding, right? That's really bad. Well, my greed may have caught up with me. I needed to draw one of... Yeah. Yep, that's really, really bad. That worked out really poorly in terms of timing. Wow, wow, that was really bad. I should have played the weak potion. Should have played the weak potion on him. So Reflex Plus actually ended up being a really bad choice here. We have yet to draw it with Survivor or Prepared. Jesus. That's 1 damage. This is gonna get really tough here. Take 1 damage. Luckily, he's gonna take a good bit of whirlwind damage from the whirlwind. Yeah, it didn't really matter what we did there. Now we gotta deal with this shenanigans. He's gonna deal 6. So if I do this, and then play the dagger spray... Interesting, that only counted as 1. See, I'm actually okay with this, because I get hit for 3, and then the Orichalcum goes off because I have no block, which blocks it perfectly. We've got him below half health. Alright, so if I'm hitting him with the neutralize... Okay, it works out. If I had played the strike, I would have gotten hurt, so it's... eh. Alright. It might be right to play the energy potion here for 12 damage. Nah. We are gonna take 2 damage here. I knew I was playing risky, so... Playing the dodge roll is useful because even though he's not dealing us this damage to us this time, if we don't draw 18 damage, we're doomed. Guess what? We didn't draw 18 damage. We will get to 21 block and die. Exactly. Fuck. There's nothing we can do about it. Damn it, we were so close. Fucking hell. 1 HP. 1 HP was the difference here. This is why I shouldn't be allowed to take the shovel, or get the shovel. $250 gold. Oh, I like that. That is pretty nice. Basically, trade 7 max HP for a relic is what it turns out to be. Like me, some question marks. Alright, we can off him. Which means we don't have to deal about any damage, or worry about any damage. We can just all-out assault. That is probably a frail, because... or weakened. Okay, that's not as good, but... Draw pile is empty, so we could literally draw anything. Man, last run was doing so well. Unfortunately, we cannot kill him. But we are no longer weak, which means we still can't kill him because our draw was ass. But even if he weakens us, 1 strike will kill him, which we knew he was going to weaken us, so. Poison Potion can be good. 8 damage draw card, that's pretty good. I like that. No. So, I want to describe this decision because it's important. And like, the 175 gold to receive Doubt is okay. It's not terrible. But here's the thing. You get 175 gold, you pay 50 gold to get rid of the Doubt. And you've gained 125 gold. Except, you've also spent 25 gold for every other card you are going to remove. Because you didn't have to remove the Doubt. You're going to your first option, because why wouldn't you, right? It's literally the worst card in your deck. Even if you've drawn a whole, even if you've taken a whole bunch of attacks, it's still better to get rid of the Doubt than a strike, because the strike could be useful instead of Doubt, which is actively bad. Even if this was, if this was Stumble, I would take this without hesitation, because Stumble isn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not that bad. You don't actually have to remove it first thing, because it's ethereal, it destroys itself at the end of your first time drawing it. But this, it makes you weak, it does all sorts of terrible things. So you're going to remove it with your first time. So that means the next time you get to remove a card, it's going to cost 75 instead of the 50 that you would normally use to thin your deck. So when you buy it, when you take this, you're paying 50 gold now to remove it, because we're gonna remove it basically next chance we get. But every card removal that we would have done instead costs 25 more, if that makes sense. Which means that 125. So if we remove 5 cards via shop, this was not worth it. And the thing is, that's like my goal. And also, chances are you're gonna try and remove things. Now, if you get something like Toke, see, the Duvu doll is not actually good enough for me to take Doubt. Like, I wouldn't take Doubt even if I already had the Duvu doll, probably. We've picked up an attack, so we'll drop a strike. Okay, this is going interestingly. I probably should have gone this way, but I like question marks. And I like upgrading Neutralize because it's probably the best card in the deck. At least the best starting card. Well. Here's the thing. I could draw the Neutralize, but it's unlikely. So I'm just gonna defend now. The big one is if I get like the med kit. That's the one that I'll take without hesitating. Let's get rid of both of those curl-ups. Because the med kit lets us play the curses, which means that the first time we basically lose 1 HP per strength. Which, if you had a ticker right at the start of a game, how much HP do you want to lose so that you gain strength? You pretty much are never going to not at least take a couple strength. We are weakened, which means we need 2 strikes. Oh wait, I think the quick slash was actually enough. Adrenaline is always good. It replaces itself and gives you energy. 3 attacks, gain a strength. Beautiful. Actually, oh, it costs 75 the first time we use it? So I'm actually going to remove a defend. Because we've removed so many cards. But playing 3 attacks in a single round is not particularly impossible. Oh god. Strength build it is, huh? That's really unfortunate. Like, really unfortunate. This is also pretty unfortunate. Okay, we've got 3 attacks, so we might as well... We might as well go in on him. For every 3 attacks we play, we get a strength, so... I'm going to at least neutralize some of the damage that we're about to take. With the poison, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is 21 damage. Oh my god. Well... There you go. That's your variance. Wait, did his weakened not go down? Oh, it did. Oh, we're drawing the neutralize so much. Shuriken is great. Shuriken is absolutely amazing. And also having this many cards, and by this many I mean this few, makes neutralize really, really good because we're actually stacking up that weakness really high. And there's about nothing you can do about it. Pick a skill. It's always in your opening hand. This is actually bad. Cloak and Dagger's not what I really wanted to pick, but we're lifting, man. That's what this is all about. We might be able to find a card we want here for 36. We don't, but we might have been able to. This guy should be easy. I'm doing it just for the Shiv. I'm going to upgrade that after I'm done lifting, probably. Yeah, and we're just running through it because we're getting all the strength bonuses. Basically, we want Shivs, we want deal damage multiple times. We know that's what we want now. Don't want any of those. Lift. 48 is definitely doable. With +2 strength? Oh, yeah. Just playing those attacks. We've already got 3 strength, which is just so good. Like, I don't even care. 18 damage? Come at me, dude. We're gonna block even most of it, and that was just because I might as well. Yeah, you do a bunch of damage. I don't care. Our strength is now at 5. What are you gonna do about it? We do need some AoE. That is one thing that we are lacking in this deck. So good. It's just so good. The burn is kind of annoying. Oh, you're just blocking? Attack me, you say. Now, this does mean that burns can be really bad. I really wish that our bottled lightning had been better if we had had a better target for it, but we are going to take some damage here. 2 to be exact. That's unfortunate. But I don't care. I actually just want the strength up. I will take the 12 damage to do it because we are at 8 strength. We're at 8 strength. He's dead in like 2 turns, if even that. Well, bad draw means 2 turns, but yep, we draw that strike, and we draw one other strike, and he's dead. We didn't, mind you, so doesn't matter. 5 damage. We can literally draw any... We literally cannot draw not lethal here. Any attack card is lethal. Don't care. We couldn't not draw it. Here's the problem. I'm gonna pick Alchemize, and then I'm gonna take the thing that lets me not take potions. I'm gonna take Alchemize. Alright, I'm an idiot. Let's go. Clumsy is great. This is bad. That could be bad. Oh, it's so good, though. We have strength now. Our strength build is complete. Let's fucking go. Alright, so we've got a shop here that I'm not all that interested in. Wow, this is a really tough decision. I think... yeah, I like that. It doesn't matter which of these we pick. Alright, I gotta be really careful about these curses, though. See, that curse doesn't even matter. Oh, that's right, we start with 1 extra. We got through his initial block in 1 go. That's insane. Now, granted, we're not going to get through this block right away. I am playing this because if I draw Survivor, we can get rid of that. We're going to lose 2 HP. But we block this, and I think we just kill him next turn. The fact that we drew Survivor there was clutch. We actually cannot kill him. Oh, never mind. Ha! Suck it! Shivs do a shit ton of damage. Apparently, we're doing a discard build. And I don't have the discarding cards yet. Oh my god, we start with 5 strength. It's just not fair. If we had AoE... Because even if that's ethereal, it goes there. In fact, if we were to think that it gets a copy of card in the deck, I might copy that ethereal curse for the Duvu doll. This is unfortunate, but... We are getting a little bit pinged by those curses. And here we're taking 5, but... We might not get him. We might not get him. It's just a possibility. But we did. But we did. 15 damage and 8 exhaust? Oh my gosh, yes. We'll bet on the surer thing. Dang it. We always lose that bet. I don't believe that it's actually a 70-30 split. Alright, we are still taking 2 damage here. Oh shit. That was my bad, because I was gonna drink that. Oy. We lost our potion. Bye. Bye! I'm picking the flying knee because it pays for itself. That is the reason. This is interesting. He's the one that scales infinitely, so... We're now hexed, which is annoying. Especially because our deck is so thin. That's really bad. Yeah, we've already played 3 cards. I wish there was a way to say... Oh, it says you have played 3 cards. It should say this turn. Yeah, that really hurts, actually. We might have to remove some of these curses. Being honest. Shouldn't have done that. I'm a dummy. We weren't being attacked. Kind of went reflexively. I did not have to do as poorly as I did there, but that vulnerable is going to suck. I did it for the strength gain. Yeah, we're gonna have to rest here pretty soon. Yeah, that's really bad. We exactly killed him. Prepared plus. Yes. We need those desperately. Yes, I know I'm doing this. Oh my gosh, it's like they knew. Alright, we can play all of that. I need more draw and discard. We are seriously hurting. Okay, we have deal 20 damage. I don't want to play the clumsy. Yep. Oh, it's annoying. We can deal 36. That's all we can deal. The problem is we can't deal it in an even manner. The problem is I also can't afford to take that damage. I honestly don't believe I can afford to take that damage. Plus, he makes me weak or frail. I forget which one. Alright, we'll get him next turn, I think. Having the prepared plus is really good. All we have to do is hit him. I think we're resting at our next campfire instead of lifting as much as I would like to. Yep, bye, run. Oh, it's gonna depend if we can get a... Oh, Gremlin Horn is so good for us. Deflect costing 0 is really... Calculated gamble, 100%. I don't even know why I hesitated there. You know what? I think I'm going to do something weird. I'm not going to go and fight the elite. I'm not going to fight that elite. I'm going to have some options here, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to want to go with. This is actually super good for me. I would not be able to afford removing a card, though. It's innate deal 12 damage right now to everything. I don't think I can give that up. Blood Vial's pretty good, actually. Okay, this will be a tough fight. Just gonna end you. Ooh, this is tough. The problem is I can draw the one that limits me to playing 3 cards. But I will guarantee to discard these. And I think that's worth the risk. 1 round. Suck it. Concentrate's really good. Ooh, upgrade all strikes and defends, or remove a card from my deck. Let's upgrade all strikes and defends. We've got 2 innate cards that cost 0. That just works so well. I need to consider if I'm defending. Don't think I'm doing this. Oh, I'm playing everything in my hand, so... I like this so far. I probably should remove normality, because normality is actually pretty bad. I'm really sad. This is gonna hurt. We need to rest at the next campfire. Like, really badly. Nothing I want. So yeah, we're resting. Which is okay. I wish you could upgrade curses. That'd be interesting. I'm an idiot. Let's go. I think we rest for safety's sake here. Look, we start with 7 strength. I've got 2 innate cards. We're gonna find out. Ooh, that's really bad, actually. We now have a Shiv in our deck, which is really bad. Yeah, that normality probably needs to go. It's the curse that I'm afraid of the most. I need ice cream also. Having Clumsy cycle through again isn't as bad as other things. And I gain a bunch of energy. Wait, how do we get healed to full? Oh, I have the God damn it, I got the pantograph. I didn't think about the pantograph. I will take the damage, because we get the strength from it. I didn't even think about the pantograph. It didn't fully heal us. I thought we went to... Oh, we went to 44, right. We're still going to take a decent bit of damage here, but it could be a lot worse. Once again, that normality. Luckily here it didn't actually matter. It prevents us from playing this shit, which is actually bad. It's actually bad. Yeah, I need to get rid of that normality. I think that's what I gotta do at the next shop. The regret isn't even that bad. It's good that we actually got to play those. Oh, interesting. That's how that works when you've got 2 of them. You don't take 4 damage, you take 2 and then 1. Huh. Good to know. I'm hoping to, yeah, draw a discard card. We put all our attacks, which is luckily, it worked out because he's not attacking, so we didn't need to play an Art of Defense. Which means that we didn't need to play some of our extras. We have all our discard in one frickin' place. Okay, so we're discarding this. There's no reason not to. We should probably play these 3. That's probably what we should do. Right. I've only played 1 attack. 4 damage. Yeah, no. That's worth it. We have 10 strength. Holy butts. You're gonna hyper beam the shit out of us right about now. Oh my god. We are dead. Shit. This was a very promising one, too. There's just nothing we could do about it. I didn't draw any block that turn, so it's just kind of whatever. Well, that's going to be it for this episode. We had some real promise there. We were really good at the normal combats with the boss encounters. Did not quite work out. Those curses hit us a lot more than I would have liked to. We didn't quite get as much discard. We kind of decided on the discard archetype before we had a chance to really do much with it. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time when we try as the Ironclad in the new mode, and then we'll probably go ahead and try whatever the other mode is. It says Ascension mode. We'll probably try Ascension mode after that. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time, but until then, keep your gears turning.